a horror from beyond space and time. From the mind of H.P. Lovecraft. Starring Boris Karloff as Professor Angle. He knew too much. Hugh Marlowe as Francis Wayland Thurston. He learned too much. Howard Phillips Lovecraft as Wilcox. He dreamed too much. Richard Carlson as LaGrasse. He didn't think much, and he survived. Sam Jaffe as Castro. He talked too much. Kenneth Tobey as Bryden. He saw too much, and he went insane. John Agar as Johansson. He saved the world, and it cost him his life. Shirley Temple as Mrs. Johansson. She didn't say much, and she survived. Purple Prose Productions proudly presents The Call of Cthulhu in 3D, coming to a theater or drive-in near you. Atomic horror movies and television flourished during the 1950s and early 1960s. Filmed mostly in black and white, they featured flying saucers, alien invasions, mind control, mutants, robots, giant monsters, heroic, good-looking military officers in uniforms, remarkably similar young scientists in suits and ties, wise old scientists with astonishingly beautiful daughters or lab assistants, sometimes both, women who screamed and fainted a lot, the Cold War, and fears of an atomic apocalypse. Truth, justice, and the American way almost always triumphed in the end. Veteran horror actor Boris Karloff is best known to modern audiences as the narrator of the How the Grinch Saved Christmas cartoon from the 1960s. He starred in several 1950s horror movies. Hugh Marlowe starred in Earth vs. the Flying Saucers and had a supporting role in The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951. Probably the most famous of the atomic horror movies, with its quasi-religious call for world peace during the Cold War. Howard Phillips Lovecraft, 1890 to 1937, was an American horror writer who's best known for his short story, The Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu is his most famous and feared creation. Richard Carlson starred in The Magnetic Monster, The Maze, It Came from Outer Space, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. Sam Jaffe played Professor Jacob Barnhart, a thinly disguised Einstein, in The Day the Earth Stood Still, and Old Whatley in The Dunwich Horror, 1970, loosely based on H.P. Lovecraft's short story of the same name. Kenneth Tobey played Captain Patrick Hendry in The Thing from Another World, Colonel Jack Evans in The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and Commander Pete Matthews in It Came from Beneath the Sea. John Agar starred in several 1950s horror and sci-fi movies, including Tarantula, The Mole People, The Daughter of Dr. Jekyll, and The Brain from Planet Eris. He was briefly married to Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple is best known as an extremely popular child actress in the 1930s. You can learn more about us and support us at either Patreon, https://patreon.com/mathsoft, or Subscribestar, https://subscribestar.com/mathsoft.